Hey there, everybody! Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles, and in today's live stream, well, I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. Actually, I can just do this, and that should solve both problems. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, it's a bit of a later live stream than normal. And the only reason why is because I woke up later today, and I spent a lot of time playing Helldivers. Helldivers got a huge update yesterday with a lot of new stratagems. Well, technically this morning. So I spent the last, 5-6 hours playing Helldivers, unlocking the War Bond and everything else, making videos on it. But here we are. We're on Blitz, and we're doing the live stream. So let me pull up the chat, as usual, so I can see what you goobers are saying. If you have any tank requests, let me know. I see an E5 request. Alright, we'll do an E5 one. Alright. There you go. Chat is up, and I am ready. Let's see. T110E5 alert. Boom. I like this tank, actually. It does have some downsides, but as long as you're a decent player, you can make it work. Everything looks properly equipped on it, so let's see what we can do. Also, we do have this kind of goofy event going on right now. If you open crates, you have the ability to get, well, kind of useless stuff. You can get one lockbox key. 25 gold boosters. Yeah, this is honestly a really useless event. I mean, the background's cool, I guess. You got like a bunch of crates in the background. You got the Halloween crate. You've got the 452 container, American containers, Mega. I don't know what this one is in the center, but you got one there. And then you also have the Avatar. How do you get the Avatar? My friend had the Avatar. I don't actually see how you get that. Oh, interesting. Alright. Well, let's do the E5. Okay. Let's not make goofy comments. Alrighty then. Perfect. Leopard 1. Leopard 1's a decent tank. Open what crates? Any crates. Literally any crate you open counts for the event. But I wouldn't really recommend to do it, because the event's pretty useless. Unless you want to get a tier 5. When you wake up in the morning. Your first word is goofy. I see. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 second. Top Gun, you should do your job as a mod and like, yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. But you know, you have mod for a reason. All right, let's see. Boom, easy shot. Ram is the best tank in the entire game. Okay. Average Flossie enjoyer. To be fair, there's nothing wrong with watching Flossie. Just freaking Ram enjoyer, bro. Boom. And let's aim in again. You think this guy's running Spall Liner? He is. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter for me. 50B shoots me, but I hit him back and get out-traded by a tank with less alpha. Crazy, crazy. Well, let's see. I'm not really worried about the 4005, and this spot here does give me some decent positioning, actually, because I can kind of chill behind this tree. Oh, and get spotted by the enemy grill. Gotta love that. Wow. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't matter how good you are or what you do. You're always going to run into just cringe. And that's kind of what we're experiencing right now. What's the news van doing on the battlefield? I know, right? Aiming. Boop. There you go. 450. Easy bounce once. See how many bounces we get from this 50B. There's 2 bounces. Yep. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Well, we have the 62A being rushed by the Caro. Caro gets shot. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not able to hit that 50B. Well, actually, perfect. Easy shell right into the 50B. And not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Let's reload again. Let's see if that 50B decides to poke. He does. Not getting good rolls, but you know what? We're getting bleeds, and that's the most important thing in your heavies. Alright. Well, back to waiting. We have the WZ. I know the grill's over in the back corner over there, so there's really no reason to do that. Alright. Keep on waiting. This game's cooked. I don't know. I don't think the game's cooked, to be honest. It's just, we'll have to see what happens with Reforged. I would assume you're referring to Reforged and everything else. You should chill behind the tree. Yeah, I wanted to, but unfortunately that clearly didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, good job, Grill. That was a great play there, bro. I wasn't even running Spall Liner. What a frickin' ape. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes. Alright, well, we got the WZ-120. And we're gonna move up. Let's see. What's the play here, WZ? You gonna jump down? Boom. 396. Now we climb up the hill. They only have 2 tanks left, and we've already dealt 3,600. So really, if I don't even deal more damage this game, it doesn't matter to me. Are you an Italian herbs and cheese kind of guy? I do like cheese, and I do like some Italian herbs, so I guess. I'd love to be able to shoot this WZ. Bonk. Easy. Easy game. I don't know what the heck I'm reading in the chat. It's a bunch of people that speak Spanish yelling that probably people suck at the game. Don't really know. Well, there you go. 4,164 damage. It kind of paused there for a second, which made it obviously hard to read, but 4,000 damage and top on the team. Very, very easy. I mean, the E5 really is just a great tank. We got a thumbs down from Behrad, Reize, and Krypton. Let's see these amazing players. So it was the incredible 4005 and the... Oh, it's one of our teammates, the Grill. Wow. Anyway, I really don't care. Destiny. Alright, I can do the Destiny. He eats Lunchables. Okay. I eat Lunchables. Oh, wait, wasn't there a donation? Oh, no, never mind. There was, but not for what I was thinking. Which tank should I grind? I just got the Type 71. I'm thinking of going for the E50M or Leopard. I mean, I think the E50M is a better all-round tank, but there's a lot of solid choices. He's talking about Subway. Are you rarded? Well, you know, unlike the average American who weighs 9,000 pounds, I don't go to Subway every second of my life and get low-quality cancer-causing foods, but, you know. I personally try not to memorize the menu of the fast food restaurant that I go to, because that's really not something you should be proud of. But I don't really get Subway too much. If I were to go to Subway, I would get an Italian with ham, cheese, black olives, mayo, salami, something like that. Okay, we got an enemy Destiny over here. And we got an SU-130, okay. I'm gonna go over here. Aiming, aiming, aiming. Ooh, did we pen? We did. A very, very bad damaging shot, but a pen nonetheless. Okay. Team's gonna push the Destiny. And while they are doing that, I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna try and get some damage into the Barask. Hello, Mr. Barask. Can we HU a standard? I can, actually. 532, not bad. Where'd our object go? That's actually a pretty good question. I don't want to be shot by that SU again, but I might. I don't really have a choice, do I? Oh, no, I'm fine. Okay, and the Conqueror bounced me, which is pretty good. Then we can activate our tungsten, and there you go. Get a 560 into your lower plate. I mean, the alpha damage this vehicle does have is quite nice. I mean, I don't think we're going to disagree there. The alpha damage this thing just chunks out. It's really good. And when you compare this high alpha damage with the fact that the tank's fairly mobile and it has Hesh, it's actually a really fun tank, I have to say. The Destiny, I got no complaints about it. We got a KPZ-70 over here, and I'm going to ignore that action over there very briefly to fire a low rolling shell into the KPZ, but a pen nonetheless. Okay. Our K91 is dead. Not very surprising, to be honest. I'm going to shoot the... oh, I didn't see that. Okay. I'm going to aim it on the Conqueror and keep on backing up, keep on backing up. There you go, 495. And let's see. I'm just going to activate my reactive. I'd like to know what the play from this Barask is, really. Like, that's what I'd like to know. Because the SMV, I mean, bro's cooked. And then this Barask, right? So the Barask's big brain play here. Oh, now you're going to try and get around me. Oh, that's a real shame, my dude. Bye. Truly a genius maneuver there. Alright, put on my tungsten. 575 roll. You'll probably bounce me, if you even aim out on me. Nope. Okay, yeah, just drive out in the open. That's the play to make. Whoa! Wow, these are some skilled gamers. 3 tanks tried YOLOing me. None of them killed me. Very skilled. I like this tank a lot. Like, 3,700 or 3,600 damage. We block 1,500. We got a first class. It's a fun tank, especially again when you go up against, you know, players like this Barask. Like 73,000 games, and evidently you still haven't learned how to play it. Okay. Do you suggest any other tanks I could grind instead of the E50M? I mean, I'd probably say the M48 Patton. I mean, there's not many mediums, which, well, you know what, honestly, how about the 121? Or the Marat? These are both very fun tanks that I feel not many people talk about. Let's try the 121. Let's see how this vehicle does. Alright. Cobra is fun. It is. Cobra is very fun. I think the Cobra is one of the most fun tier 9s. It's one of my best performing tier 9s. Wish I had the Cobra. I mean, Wargaming sold it a couple times. I don't remember when it was sold. I think it was sold in the Black Friday sale for 10,000 gold or something like that. It wasn't, I remember it was for sale sometime around then. I also think it was in the auctions, but it was also available for Black Friday, just like the Caro, and it was a pretty inexpensive price tag. So I do think that if you didn't pick it up then, you missed out, because it is a very fun tank. Now, obviously, it is a lot of gold, and I don't think anybody should just spend their gold on something without doing proper research on if they'll do good on it and if that's their play style, but definitely something to keep in mind, right? Let's see what we can do in the 121. I should have put the neon camo on this tank, because I do have the neon camo for it, and I think the neon is a little bit nicer than this one, personally. Okay, they only have one medium. They have a M48 Patton. I'm watching your stream. Don't tunnel me, you poob. Neon for 121 is my favorite. Yeah, it's a nice camo. I just unfortunately forgot to put it on. Alright. Well, usually what I like to do to begin with is just spot the crossing here. You never know what the enemy team's going to do, right? They have a 4005, they have a 268, they have anyone under who's watching the stream. So, why is our whole team going here? I don't. I mean, there's 4 heavies on both teams. And for some reason, our heavies decided that they were going to go to this side of the map. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to cross this. Yes, beautiful. Okay, and then when I move over here, there you go. Nice 440 shell. I don't want to be in a situation where enemy heavies can hit me. So I think the best way to play this is to chill right here and wait for my team to move up. I think that's really the best way around this. So there's the 4005. Unfortunate. Okay. Patents there. Let's put on my tungsten and aim it on the 268. Easy shell. Okay, 4005's in the back. Let's put on our tungsten just in case. Okay. Shell velocity, I guess. Just did not like me there at all. Oh, why, bro? Why? Like, does it always have to be me? Come on. Bruh. Well, I'm surprised that one hit. That was a very surprising shot. That was literally across the map there. Very surprising. Okay. Unfortunate. Spotted. Okay. I'm not really sure what to do here. Okay, he's dead at least. We do have the 4005 in the back. Can't really do much to that. Leave the E100 over here. Can't pen the E100 at all, but there you go. 457. Easy shot. 1800 damage dealt now. You gonna blind fire? Is that what we're gonna do? I'm not really sure what we're doing. There you go. Nice shot again. Okay, let's aim it on the 100. No, I can't pen that at all. It's just, the 121 still struggles a little bit on its premium pen. It's not bad, but I wish it had just a little bit more. Because, I mean, you can see the accuracy is not bad at all. Like, you can easily cut through your opponents when the accuracy works, but, like, it's just a 50-50 whether you're hitting that E100 or not. And that's the problem. Whether you're actually penning it, right? Okay. Aiming. Oop, there you go. Reset the base. Then we can head over here, and I don't really care if the motion shoots me. I have reactive armor on for a reason. This is why the 121 is so nice, though. I mean, the alpha damage of this vehicle is just so nasty. And when you pair that with the fact that this thing also has tungsten, well, unfortunate, but the aiming time, the accuracy, everything about this tank is super, super fun. And it does allow it to be really, really nasty in a good player's hands. And we can see that here. Like, I'm going to get behind this this player. That's a nice pen. 477 there. And we're going to reload again. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 521. And there you go. That's a 4,800 damage game. Like, the 121 is really nice. As I said, it has some downsides. The biggest one is the pen. I'm running Cali, and my premium pen's still only like maybe 320 mils, which is quite a bit worse. Maybe 330. I'm going to put it at 330. But if I was in like a Leopard, for example, I would have been reliably cutting through the E100 turret, where in this tank that just wasn't the case. It's always nice to see somebody on the stream. However, I will say, Mr. E100, I would recommend in the future not to sit in the base cap the entire game. It's just, you didn't do anything, right? Flank, do something with your tank. You're into super heavy. That's all I'll say, right? But I'll take it. Let me see its premium pen. Yeah, 328. And when you compare 328 to like even the 30B, which has 333, or the Line, which has 339, it's just a little bit less. A lot of people don't know this, but the Marat actually has the highest premium pen for a medium at 345. That's one nice thing that I do like about it. It cuts right through E100 turrets, the mouse cheeks. It's really, really nice. But let me see if I have the neon camo. I do. Sweet. Yeah, this camo is way cooler. Way cooler. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Let's do the FE4202. Thank you for the donation. Appreciated. I think it's already properly equipped. Indeed it is. I'm gonna do that. Alright. I love playing the T28. Oh, man. I do not like the T25. Does the T95 play like the T28? I love the 95. I do not like the T28. Like, it's not even that the T28's awful. It's just, it has the same problem the Badger does. Like, the gun... I actually do like the Badger, but the T28, A, doesn't have gun depression. B, it has incredibly weak track wheels. But it also just has a really inaccurate gun. And it shouldn't. It should be accurate. It's the same problem I have with the Badger. Like, why is the Badger just not accurate? If it was, it would be so enjoyable. So you think I should grind the 121? I mean, I think the 121's a bop. I think the Marat is a bop as well. I would recommend to watch videos on the mediums and their playstyles that I've posted. And that's really going to be the best way to formulate an opinion. Now, I'd love to be able to shoot, but because this Leopard took up the entire... This Leopard had plenty of room here to work, but because the Leopard decided to sit right in the center, it screwed me over because I got spotted by a tank that went on the side. So, thank you, Mr. Leopard. But you know what? I will do you a favor, which is called I'm going to bail, so you can have that spot all to yourself. I'm going to head over here and see if I can get some damage maybe into the enemy pattern. Let's see. Aiming. There you go. 354. It's impressive how we're 40-05 managed to bounce 3 out of 4 shells on that player, but oh well. Thankfully, I exist. Alright, let's move up. 40-05 killed my grill. Why is my grill YOLOing over there? Once again, it's just like brain rot, bro. Brain rot. Okay. There you go. I could have HE penned that, but sometimes I like risks, sometimes I don't. That's one of those situations where it's really just not worth it to take a risk when I don't need to. There you go. Nice. Well, we haven't really done anything with our high explosive yet, but we will get a high explosive pen there for 360. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it is a pen, I guess, right? We have the 777 over here. Let's aim it on his tank. There you go, 495. Our first Hesh pen of the game. Let's aim it on the 777 again, and boom, 550. 777 misses me. Aim it on him again. Is our Leopard gonna... No, okay, I was gonna get mad if our Leopard went in my way, but he didn't. Okay. And then we aim in one more shell, and boop. There you go, 235. And then we have the 5A right over here, who we're going to aim in on as well. And there you go, 400. And there you go, 3,700 damage. Like, we, for the beginning of the battle, didn't have too much of an, you know, farm fest. But once the game extended to the late game, I mean, we absolutely demolished that 777. We did 3,900 in this game. And it's a great example of why I really do like the 4202, because you have a decent gun, and then, I mean, I took 1,700 health off of that 777 in 4 shots. Like, that's a lot, especially because the last shell I fired was an AP that was only like a 200 damage clear. So, I had over 400 average damage, almost 420 for the 4 shells I fired into that 777. And because of that, it boosted me up a huge amount of damage. And that's what I love about this tank. It is very, very fun. Alright. Panzer 07. Alright, why not? Fun tank. A very, very fun tank. How you doing, Logic? Le Panzer. I don't know why I turned into Le French. I like the smell of fine wine and cheese. Alright, here we go. Can you play the Cobra? Yeah, I can do the Cobra. The Panzer 07 PR has a 100, or, yeah, 120, 380 damage, but again, sounds like a 90 mil. That's interesting. I mean, I don't really care what my tank sounds like if it's fun, so... I think this is a fun tank, so I don't really mind it. This tank just looks so nice. I know not everybody loves the legendary camo that this vehicle has, but I think it looks really cool. And the tank itself is fast, it's got a solid gun, it is a very, very enjoyable tank to use. I need to grind the 4202. It's definitely a solid shout. I like a lot of tanks that not everybody else does. You know, I try to strive myself in the aspect of liking every tank. And when it comes to the 4202, when it comes to the 121, like, I know Peter doesn't love either of them, if I'm not mistaken, but I think they're both fun, and I try to enjoy most tanks that I play, so I actually have a rather enjoyable experience in it. Okay, let's jump down here. We have the 183. Boop. 318, easy. Yeah, what are you gonna do, 183? Uh-huh. It's going great for you. Average 183 player. But don't worry, our VK72 has decided that he's going to drive there for some reason. What do we... Do we... Okay, thank you. Okay, nice. That works. No more 183. And now I can head over here. And we'll see if I can get some damage into the 7.5 We actually have the 4005 right over here as well. And the 4005... Sometimes this tank works, sometimes the gun can be a little goofy. Gun definitely a little goofy with that shot, won't lie. There you go. Rolled exactly 380. Alright, well, would assume the VK is going to chunk him, which he does, and we get a nice shell into the BZ68. I'd like to know where the 7.52 went. I mean, I know where the 7.52 went, but it's still interesting to see that the player just, like, absolutely bailed. He went all the way wide, all the way around the map. It's kind of wild when you think about it. But yeah, that 7.52 literally ran away. Okay. Well, there he is. Wow, he actually did. He ran across the entire map. Interesting maneuver. That's all I'll say. I'm going to move up. And I'm going to try and dig over here. There's the 268. Easy clear. And I'm going to continue moving up and see if I can get this T100 next. Thank you for the donation, Lezone. How you doing, you goober? Alright, so it's the 268, it's the VK72, and me. Alright. Oh, what is that game? Binge. Uh-huh. That's not the play to make, my dude. That was never gonna work. Alright, well, I didn't do anything crazy in terms of damage, but we won. And that's all that really matters. I could have gone for damage in that game and ignored the T100, but I also didn't want to chase a T100 for the rest of that battle, so just kind of went for the kill. APS FDS is not in our game. It is not. I mean, APCR is technically a form of APS, but not APFS, but not really. Did not know you were on my team earlier. Oh, were you? We can tune if you want. Just send me a tune request or send me your account name, because I always forget your account name. You gooner. Alright. Happy early birthday. We're getting there. 4 more days. 4 more days. Alright, well, I'll do a game while Lezone is getting that set up. How you doing, Technical Dino? Okay. What's next? You know what I said? I'd do the Cobra. Let's do it. Let's get the bruh out. It's not a Blitz Nation. I don't know why I clicked on Blitz Nation. It is kind of goofy looking, though, isn't it? It really is a goofy looking vehicle. The Cobra's a bop. The gun, the DPM, everything about it's very, very good. Do you prefer the enemy as a professional or noobs? I mean, obviously, I'd prefer if the enemy was bad, because then it gives me more opportunity to farm them. Fighting against skilled players is not hard, it's just annoying, because what you end up having is a stalemate, where, you know, think of it like chess, where if nobody wants to make the aggressive move, then it's just this. That's what you're doing. So you have, pretend the enemy, most skilled players don't ever drive tanks that are fun. Most of them drive tanks that are cringe. Good example would be something like Patton, right? M48 Patton. Or an E50M. So you're always up against some cringe vehicle. And not only that, but you are trying to counter that cringe tank. So if you're up against an M48 Patton, what do? Well, most games you just sit there, if you're in a medium, and you both stare at each other and do nothing. That's kind of what it is. Now you do an economics moit. Let's move over here. Oh. Nice. Low roll, but it's a pen. What are we doing, KV5? What is the play? What am I looking at? What do they have? They have a Centurion and a Boss Chaltion. Okay. I mean, this KV5 is 100% brain rot. You have fun there, KV5. I'll be moving up. What am I looking at? Nice, 566. I mean, when this thing hits, it hits hard. That's what I love about the Cobra. It has that really girthy alpha. Ooh, oh, well, there you go. Already destroyed quite a bit of that SMV. Oh, we got the VK-45 in the back. Oh, 539. I've already dealt 2,000 damage. I mean, this tank's just a bop. I love it. I really do. Alright, let's see if we can get some damage into the Destiny. There you go, 465. Alright, he's cooked. And I'm gonna ignore... Well, yeah, I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, I don't have the gun depression. Okay. Oh, we got the SM... Or the, 53. Oh, okay. My brain died there for a second, but we're all good. We're all good. 537. I've already dealt 3,500. This is why my average damage in this tank is 3,600 on my account, because the damage output. I mean, look at this. How do you counter that? You just don't. You just die. Like, the damage output this vehicle has is insane. 4,000 damage dealt in this battle now. Bye-bye. Enemy vehicle destroyed. What's the KV5 doing? Yeah, the world will never know, bro. You want to test your luck? Yeah, I was about to say. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get the RAAC first. Don't know if we're going to be able to. There you go. Not really sure why that player made that maneuver. We obviously have the Boss Chaltion on me as well. And I'm hoping that the... Not running Spall. Was really hoping I could get that HE into the Boss Chaltion and make that player a one-shot. However, really, it doesn't matter at this point. Game's over anyway. Bye-bye. Pretty easy game. That's why I think the Cobra is so good, though. What the KV5 doing? Yeah, I got no clue, bro. It's very hard to tell. But hey, no complaints from me. I was the M40 Patton on your team on Winter Mally. I'll have to take a look. I don't even remember playing on Winter Mally. Oh, yeah, I do. 5,000. This tank is just so stupid, bruh. I love the Cobra. I really do. Alright, let me take that. What's my win rate at? 73.5. Okay. Let's see. That was 4202. Ah, there you are. Oh my god, not the HoloLive background. No. No. I'll send you that. And I'll do another game. E4. Sure. Let's do the E4. I love the E4. It's got such a good gun. Also, I'm not going to run enhanced armor on it. I don't really see a reason to. It has sandbags, which is really nice because you can increase your health. Let's make the Brask turn at the same speed as the Quetzal. Bro, why? Why would we want that? PC Lesta has APDS at tier 11, bruh. Cobra damage is massive. It is indeed, Iller. It is truly massive. Hori, E3, and an XM66F. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do here. Emperor Kuzco. It's actually not a terrible name. The movie's goated. Was that The Emperor's New Groove, I think the movie is? Genshin Impact background? No, it's HoloLive. It's what it is. You poob. Alright, here we go. Up the... never mind. They're not here. Okay. Well, if they aren't... What the heck? Aiming, 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 aiming. Yes. Easy. I'd much rather shoot the E3 than the Object 84, who clearly has no clue what he's doing. Oop. Well, just like that, already dealt 1,200 damage. Personally, I think the E4 is one of the best tier 10s in the game. I think a lot of people underrate it. Okay, good. Hori shot, which means I can move up here now. Let's see if I can get that E3. E3 was right around this corner, so I'm hoping that the E3 is still here. Oh, never mind. E3 is like 2 health. It's fine. We'll get the clear. At the end of the day, taking a tank out of the game is still obviously very important and easy to do. Plus, because this tank has 3,000 damage per minute, my reload is fairly quick, so it's not really too big of a deal. Okay, we got the Hori right over here. Aiming. Boop. 612. Thank you. Alright, well, we're already up to 2,000 damage. I mean, again, this tank just... It's so good. It really is. Can't HE you, but... 788. I mean, oof. That was just about as nice as an HE. 2,800 damage now. Let the Minnow and everybody else take care of you. Then we have the Progetto over here. And, yeah, that's about it. Let's see, the Prog's gonna be rushed, and then what I'm hoping is that maybe I can HE the back. Yeah, 846. Sweet. There you go. That's a 3,700 damage game for the E4. I don't understand where the hate for the E4 comes from, because personally, I think it's like one of the best tier 10s. I really do. The DPM is so nice, and its accuracy isn't bad, as you can see. Like, yeah, it's not crazy good, but as long as you let it aim in, it's not a problem. Too bad it doesn't have the same gun depression as a T30. I mean, if this thing had 10 degrees of gun depression, it would be completely overpowered. And let's be honest, the T30 as well is completely OP. So, like, I don't have a problem with it having poor gun depression, especially when it's got really good mobility, really, really good values everywhere else. So, I have no problems there. Let's try the T30. The bonker. Is CS63 on your bucket list? I can do the CS if you want. Play the T10. You mean the IS3? Yeah, I can do that. How you doing, Mazduck? Speed of light. Alright, here we go. What changes would you make the Brask and the Quetzal balanced at the same time? I mean, to make the Brask balance, all you need to do is nerf its intra-clip. That's all you gotta do. And maybe lower its DPM a little. Instead of having 1900 DPM, the Brask should have like 1600 DPM. And then make its intra-clip 3 seconds instead of the... Oh, okay. Where did I get pens? Okay. So whatever. Well, there goes 1,000 of my health already. Isn't that fun? But yes, to balance out the Brask, I would just lower its DPM, and it's pretty easy changes, honestly. Yeah, El Bozo. I can't believe that E3 just, like, snapped me right in the turret cheek, too. And then the 183 hit me in the hatch at that angle. Didn't pen, but still took 400 off, like, bruh. Okay. Alright, I guess you're just built different. He pens me at that angle. Alright. Well, I've got 170 health now. Sometimes it doesn't matter how good you are at the game, because, E3 is just, I guess, too good. Okay. Nice. There you go. Well, I'm still up to 2,000 damage at least. And I'm not dead. So, those are the two good things. Ooh, that was luck. That was 100% luck there. Very surprised that ended up hitting. T30 turret armor is weaker. It is. I mean, you can see the T30 turret armor. It's good, but it definitely has some weaknesses. And, well, you saw them. Like, the turret in certain circumstances can be very, very weak. Nice. But still ended up dealing 3,000 damage, so can't get too mad. I personally would like all tanks to have APCR shell velocity of 1,500 to 2,000 meters a second. It is kind of weird that some tanks don't have good shell velocity with APCR. Like, it doesn't make sense, you know? Like, Wargaming changed the Concept 1B from AP to APCR, and like, why? Because its shell velocity didn't... I think it's APCR, but like, you get my point. Like, sometimes it just doesn't make sense, you know? There's some decisions that you don't understand, and that's one of them. Nice shot on the Ag. I will agree it was a nice shot, but that wasn't my skill. That was just Wargaming giving me a bit of good RNG for once. Alright. Let's play in... the CS, that's what it was. I was trying to remember what it was. CS63. Oh, wait, let me, do this. Okay, there you go. CS is such a bop. They need to buff the 140. It just fell apart. The meta do quickly the DPM. I do agree. Oh, due to the meta, I see. I mean, I agree. The 140, I don't know why they nerfed its DPM. The 140 had more DPM. It used to have, like, 39, 38-ish hundred DPM, and it's way less now for some reason. I don't really understand it. Alright, let's see. Well, I am spotted, but that's not too big of a deal. They have a Sharpie Chair 4 as well. They have a Hori. You think that Hori's gonna tunnel me, guys? It's hard to really tell. I knew it. I knew it. I'm spotted from that 268? That's bull. I'm sorry. The fact that that 268 spots me from there is bullcrap. Aren't the whole point of tank destroyers is that they don't outspot mediums? That's bull. I'm sorry. That should not be a thing. Like, why is a 268 outspotting? It's not like he was in a bush. He was directly in the open. Wow. That's so freaking stupid. Okay. Nice. Sharpie Chair 4 got nuked. Easy. Wish you'd aim that just a little bit longer. I don't know how I feel about that play, Lazine. You might kill yourself due to that 268. Okay, you are fine. Nice. Okay, bled out the 268 a little bit. Look at that. 268's in the open. Just gets unspotted. Like, think about that. Think about how stupid that tank's camo values are. The fact that it can sit in the open there and just be unspotted. That's bull. Like, it's bull crap, but that's how Wargaming has balanced tank destroyers at this point. That's why they're so stupid. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna shoot you back. Ah, there it is. And the Houri hits me across the map. I like how I can go from full health to 600 in a matter of 5 seconds because the Houri's over there. Isn't that great? That's really fun. Bye-bye, El Bozo. God, do I hate tank destroyers so much. Where did that go? Alright, I have to wait here for now. And I can't really move up because, again, of that Houri. But I should be able to move up now. I just need to do this in a way that that Houri doesn't really have the opportunity to hit me. There you go. And the Houri doesn't have the shell on me, so that's exactly what we need. 268 camo is bullcrap. Yeah, you know what the funny part is? 268 doesn't even have nearly the highest camo values in like the higher tiers. The SG-120, okay, that misses. Like, come on, game. The SG-122 and the, it's not just the SU. Basically, all the tier 9 tank. How am I spotted? Like, actually, how am I spotted? Because of the E5? Like, bruh. I was losing my mind there for a second. But yeah, believe it or not, the 268 doesn't even have close to the highest camo values. The SG-122, T30 42 GFT, those tanks have way, way better camo. Turn off subscriber only chat. No, why would I do that? Just subscribe to the channel. It's not that hard. Bruh. CS Legendary camo looks sick. I agree. Very, very nice. I did fine. 3190. It's not like I did bad that game. You probably played a little too aggressive there, Lazine. But like, I just have a serious problem with the fact that I was actually getting outspotted by that 268. Like that, the player was not in a bush, was completely in the open, outspotted me. That's bull. And it outspotted Lazine as well. That should not be how tanks are balanced. You are supposed to outspot tank destroyers in a medium if they are not behind foliage. But for some reason, Wargaming doesn't want that to be the case anymore. It's so stupid. It really is. And as I said, the 268 has a less view range and less camo values than tier 9 tank destroyers. So, for example, right? Also, I will do the Defender Mark 1 after this game, Manhattan. But, like, all right, here. Let me get the 268 out, right? 268 is sitting at 74% camo while stationary, 52% while moving it, okay? If we go down to tier 9 and we take a look at a vehicle like the SG-122, this tank has 83% camo values. And not only that, but the vehicle also is sitting at 264 meters of view range. Look at the 268's view range. The 268 is sitting at 253. So not only do you have 10% more camo in the Tier 9 SU-122, but you also have more view range. And it's not just the SU-122, it's every single Tier 9 tank destroyer. Look at the Waffenträger Panzer IV. 75% camo, has more view range. Tier 9 tank destroyers will not only outspot your Tier 10 mediums, Tier 9 mediums, Tier 8 mediums, Tier 9 mediums, Tier 10 lights, but they will also have more view range than Tier 10 tank destroyers and more camo. How that's a good decision, I do not know, but yeah, good job, Wargaming. Good job. Alright, where is the Defender Mark 1? Oh, I gotta put this on it. GG with Sharfy Chair. Nice to see you on the channel, Mystic. Do you keep your progress made in early access? No. You do not. If you're talking about Reforged, no. Anything that you have purchased or ground in Reforged will not be transferred. It's just an open test. Imagine the SU-122 704 or 34 to, or yeah, T34 to GFT after the update with Lisa. Yeah, I agree. Be completely overpowered. Completely overpowered. But that's the problem. Wargaming doesn't understand their own games. Okay. Tier 9 feels more like Tier 9.5. I mean, honestly, most Tier 9s are stronger than most Tier 10s. I'm not even joking. Like, my Cobra has 3,500 average damage. That's more than I average in some of my Tier 10s. So, yeah. I mean, Tier 9 is kind of insane. Also, ammo rack? I was really hoping. I permatracked him. This is another great example of why autoloaders are just not fair. I mean, what are you supposed to do to counter this, right? Just game over. The Defender Mark 1, in my opinion, is one of the more OP autoloaders, just because of the everything it has. There's one. He bounces me. 2, 3. I mean, what do you do to counter that? There is no counter. Just 1,500 damage dealt. And now we go back in the cover. And what's crazy about this tank is it has a ridiculously strong turret as well. This is why I used the Defender Mark 1 to grind ratings when I was playing ratings. And it's because, I mean, the thing is just completely OP. Like, look at this. 2,400 damage dealt now. Like, that is so dumb. One. Oh, not able to get any more out. That's alright. We'll aim it on the 53. Not like he'll pen me anyway. There's 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's 400 health I took off of that player. Actually, I took more off. I took like 600 off of him. Yeah, we're already up to 3,000 damage at this point. Mark 1 turret armor, stupid. Oh, I agree. It's completely stupid. But Wargaming won't ever balance it, so it doesn't really matter. Is it still classified as a premium, or is it a collector? Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, pretty easy stuff so far. Lazenay is getting YOLO'd, although it doesn't look like it's that big of a deal. Okay. And then it looked like, from where I received the shell, the Skoda was somewhere back there. Yep, I knew it. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to move over here, and we'll see if we can get some damage into this Skoda. However, it doesn't look like we're going to get too much out. There's 1, 2. You know what? 359 is still a decent amount. We ended up dealing 4,000 in this game. This tank's overpowered. I mean, I don't know what else to say. When you have a tank that has a turret which you can't pen, when you have crazy good pen values for a medium, and you also have decent DPM with a dangerous as hell clip, how do you counter it, you know? That's what I always think. Like, if I was in the enemy's shoes there, and I'm in the T34 too, or I'm in the T34-100, what do you do to counter this tank? And the only play that you can make realistically to counter it is to sit further back and wait for it to overexpose its hull, and then you can pen it, and then you can bleed it out. But if you're a decent player like me, and you know that that's what a decent enemy player would do, then you just don't overpoke, and then you never get bled. You notice how instead of pushing up where Lazenay went, I just went over towards the other side and started shooting the 53, and then if that 53 wasn't there, I would have worked my way around and behind, and it's because I know that this is not a tank you want to exactly frontline in. But, like, what do you do to counter it, you know? That's my question. You know, all autoloaders, what do you do to counter it? 240 mils of standard pen makes it one of the highest. It's just, it's goofy. Let's see what other tanks we can do. You know what? I'm going to do the Vickers MBT. This thing's kind of fun. And I haven't played it too much. 280 mils of APCR. That's wild. It's a fun tank, though. And I do want to mess around with it a little bit more. It's actually a tier 10, believe it or not, on World of Tanks PC. Tis a tier 10. Okay. Okay. Autoloaders are fair and balanced, I agree. Why'd you at me, Lazenay? You goober. Okay. Come on. Get us into a battle. The one problem with streaming late at night is the fact that there's just not as many people on. I mean, the matchmaker's honestly been fine, but usually later at night, there's not as many people on. I mean, it's 12:30 in the morning. Play the 34-3, complete opposite of the Mark 1. High Alpha. I'd say the complete opposite of the 34-1, or the Defender Mark 1 is the T49. Because that's High Alpha single shot. And no armor. But I can agree, that's pretty opposite as well. The problem is, which I always ask myself, why would you ever drive a tank that has poor gun depression and no turret armor when you can drive a tank that has good gun depression and good turret armor, you know? Okay, this LT432 is, I guess, just the luckiest player ever. I'm sorry, Lazenay, you are cooked. And even if I were to try and save you, I just don't think it would do anything. They have too many tanks here. I mean, their whole team is over here. That's the one thing you always got to keep in mind. Don't over-aggress past that bush, because you need to see where the enemy team is first, right? In this situation, they have higher tier mediums. They have their whole team on this flank of the map. And, like, well, to be fair, you shouldn't have died. I got a really unlucky bounce just right on the upper plate of the LT432 because this tank has APCR standard, and, well, APCR standard does not like angled surfaces. But it's besides the fact, right? Probably you would have died either way, and it's mainly because of the fact that you just can't over-aggress when the enemy team has a medium advantage. I mean, I'm still kind of screwed here. Like, I need to get out, and I need to get out quickly, because my whole team is over here, and I don't really have anybody helping me. So I need to maneuver this way, and now I have some support. We have 2 stock destinies. How incredible. Enemy armor destroyed. Alright, let's aim it on the T28. Aiming, aiming. Boom, 426 high explosive. Nice. This guy's cooked. Aiming. Okay, there you go. The one nice thing about a PCR premium is that it doesn't really struggle like gold does, like heat, to you know, cut through certain angles and things like that, which is really nice. Let's hope that our Destiny pens that guy. He does, actually. Okay. Let's move up over here. See if we can get a shell into the IS-3. Okay. Guess I can't pen the lower plate on IS-3. Alright. I'm going to try and get the Skoda taken out first, because I think the Skoda's a bigger threat. So there you go. Nice 342. And then the IS-3 is going to get bonked by the 252. And then we're going to aim in on the IS-3. And this time I'm going to load gold. At the end of the day, the 252 is doing a pretty decent job here. And this IS-3 really can't reliably pen me. I'm going to ignore you, and I'm going to push this Skoda. There you go. This thing's a bop. It really is. Like, the armor, first of all, crazy good on it. Like, this Skoda really can't do anything to me. Hull down, at least. And when you pair that with the fact that this vehicle also has really good pen, and it's got just, it's kind of got it all, really. Like, that's the best way to describe it. It kind of has it all. There you go. Pretty good game. I mean, I think this tank's great. I don't know why other content creators were saying it wasn't that special when it's like one of the best tier 8s in the game right now. Maybe Flossie have a Hololive profile? I don't think Flossie has a Hololive profile. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with a Hololive profile. It's a lot of money for that profile, if I'm not mistaken. Well, ended up dealing 4,000 damage, aced the tank, and earned 150,000 credits. So pretty good if you ask me. I'd like to know why Wargaming didn't make a legendary camo for this tank. Like, to what I'm aware, there's no legendary camo for it, which is really goofy, because in the Battle Pass, there's a legendary camo right now for the FE301, which looks pretty cool, but, like, why is this camo not for the... Why is that camo just not for the Vickers MBT? Oh well. Alright, 34-3. I love the 34-3. It just looks so good. I gotta put Droodles camo on it because it looks a lot better with the blue, at least in my personal opinion. Okay. And that's all good. Doesn't get any special consumables or provisions. The 34-2 gets tungsten, which is a big advantage over the 34-3, but the 34-3 has much better hull armor, so there's definitely trade-offs between both of them. I'll probably stream for another 5 games today, and then we'll call it. Pretty chill teams so far. Alrighty, here we go. This tank does look so nice, though. I cannot wait for it to get enhanced graphics, to be entirely real. It looks so good. And usually what I like to do is I'll sit right here, because that bush won't see me, and then... Ooh, no. Alright, let's back up. Oh, they got a lot of tanks over here. Interesting. There you go. Easy shot. Bit of a low roll, but a pen's a pen. I can't really complain. Alright. Now, while this tank may not have great... Oh, what are we doing here, Eric? Uh-huh. I don't know what that play was, I'm gonna be honest. That was just tragic to watch. But what I was going to say is, while this tank may not have great gun depression, it does have good turret armor, so it checks one of the 2 boxes. I'm dying. As I said, you need one of the 2 boxes checked to have an enjoyable experience. If you don't have gun depression, you need good turret armor. If you don't have good turret armor, you need good gun depression. Most tanks in the game check these boxes. Like the Leopard 1, for example. Ooh. The Leopard 1 has the gun depression. It's not great gun depression, but it still has the gun depression. Enough to, like, work a ridgeline somewhat. If you don't have both, that's when you run into problems, in my opinion. Now, as we can see, 34-3, it's actually pretty fun. Like, yeah, it's nothing crazy, but crazy is not mandatory to have fun in this game. It has an accurate gun, and it has high alpha. It also has really good heat pen. That is one thing that is kind of crazy about this tank. The heat pen is, like, on a different planet. However, we're going to fire standard shell into that Yag Tiger, because why lower my average damage when I can just fire AP? We're up to 2,500 already as it is. Boom, 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 boom. I like how you're just scared. Like, bro. Just take the shot and go. It's not that hard to unravel this mystery. Alright, and we have 5 more seconds left. I'm hoping that we will reload before our teammates here, and then we can get, yes, a nice 500 max roll. And we actually ended up dealing 3,300 damage. As you can see, I really like the 34-3. I think the tank's great. I think its DPM is solid. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it's a good example of where, you know, a lot of people might be like, oh, it's not very good. It's kind of slow. It's kind of this, kind of that. But as long as you know how to use the tank properly, you can get out some pretty solid results. Okay. Okay. What's next? VK72? You forgot about the ammo count? Oh yeah, it does have a ridiculous amount of ammo. However, this doesn't really mean anything because with Reforged, Wargaming is removing ammo counts anyway. I'm not sure how much gold ammo you're going to be able to run on the 34-3 with Reforged, but it won't really matter because they're removing the ammo limitations on AP and high explosive. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. How you doing, Mr. Chinese Characters? Nice to see you. Crazy thing is the AT-15 have like 5mm pen diff between AP and gold. Yeah, it's because with Wargaming's big brain decision on calibrated, AP got a pen buff, APCR didn't. How does that make sense? I don't know. Basically, tanks that shoot premium rounds, APCR, get screwed. But for some reason, Heat got a buff. My assumption is that Wargaming had some statistic that said Heat shells were bouncing more than APCR. But that's probably just because people are bad at the game and shoot Heat at spaced armor and not actually at weak points. People don't realize that Heat, you know, especially noobs, don't realize that Heat cannot cut through tracks, but APCR can. STG is another great one. I love the STG. Rhinoceronte. I can do the Rhino. Is Lego and Joey still around? Yeah, Lego was playing Helldivers with me today. Joey is... I don't really talk to him too much. The only reason why is because he's just... he's too young to talk to. You know, he's a very sus person, and he's way too young for me to talk to. That's what I'll say. So, I don't really hang out with Joey much, to be honest. Moon Wabbit. What is the Sigma Est tank? Sigma on the wall. Who's the skibbidiest of them all? I mean, the BZ-75, of course. The BZ-75 is my bae. But, in general, I don't think there's any tanks that are truly... Well, I don't know. What do you mean by the Sigma Est? Do you mean the best? Come on, get us into a game. We're in 2 minutes now of queuing. There's 32 people in tier 10 queue as well. It's not like this is some, you know, Rare tier. We're not in tier 2. Thank you. Alright, we're up against 2 Void players, which is something, I guess. Alrighty, here we go. Some of my clanmates don't actually know that tank space armor is a thing, and it's a consumable. You mean the Titan armor? I mean, spaced armor and a consumable are 2 different things. What do you guys think the win rate of this 268 is? I'm interested to see. He says that his entire team sucks every time, so I'm very interested to see his win rate. Sometimes it's hard to enjoy tanks when that's my RNG with them. But alright, whatever. Really? You hit that at that angle? You okay, whatever. Whatever. 940 damage from a 840 clip. Alright. At the end of the day, sometimes it doesn't seem to matter what I do. I'm trying not to rage. Trying not to rage. However, this game will be a loss. It will not matter what I do. Yeah, I'll just shoot you. There you go. Let's see if we can get this Destiny. I mean, we got the Rhino. What are we doing here? I don't even know what's going on. I guess? Okay. He's dead. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. The team sucks, bro. Like, somehow, you know I don't have a shell. Whatever. I can't... I mean, I knew this game was gonna suck. The moment I missed the flat side of a Destiny... Whatever. Average blitz team there. There's our 268. Yep, 45%. Classic. Classic. It's always the player who is 40% who complains about their team sucking. Bro, you average 800 damage per game. And you're the kind of person that's probably glad that that Wargaming is removing stats. Or not removing stats, but removing the ability to click on other players' profiles and see their stats at the end of the game. Because players like me are going to call you trash. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. If you actively complain about your teams and then are a 45% win rate player, it's just, that's like the classic example of a player who thinks that they're doing everything right and everybody else around them is doing everything wrong. In reality, it's them who's doing everything wrong. That's how it always is. Alright, somebody's been asking for the Rhino for a while, so I'll do the Rhino. We'll do the Rhino. We'll do 3 more games, and then we'll call it a day for the stream. And we will call it a day. Man, Rune's still on a call with his Goyle friend. Can you help me with my astrology homework? No. Astrology? I didn't even know that was a class. You know what I should do? I should play on my Switch while we wait for the queue. Yes. Boom. Here we go. Look at this. I got the Switchler. The Nintendo Switchler. Update software. Oh, is that rude? Hey, speak of the devil. How was your girlfriend? No. I'll wait for your mic to get working.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah. Long call. I keep forgetting that you're like long distance, so
Yes.
when you're like I'm calling her, that's like your time with her.
Yes.
Ooh, that E6 got snappered. I'm only doing like 2 more games on the stream, but don't worry, that means more time for Helldivers. Boom. Teams have actually been not terrible. Believe it or not. Yeah.
Opening up the game. I'm gonna ruin it for you.
My RNG has been pretty bad, but there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, the golden sperm is on the enemy team.
Huh?
Yeah, that's his name. What are we doing there, Leopard? Okay, that player got bled quite a bit. And then I can move up. Perfect. That's a dub. Alright, let's see if I can find anybody over here. Oh, there you go. I was really hoping I could hit that grill. Nope. The Rhino, it sometimes is great, and other times the RNG doesn't really work. And that's where we are right now. But I'm doing okay. I can't get too mad. Nah. I was hoping I could get my second shell reloaded, but unfortunately I did not. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Manhattan. Yeah, I wasn't going to stream today, but then I was like, screw it.
I knew it. Boy, I can't wait to play the TSL7.
The most goober tank. Oh yeah, we can do that. Well, I'll play tier 9. We can do that too.
Nah, we play whatever you got. I'm in no rush to play this time. So
Look at its amazing reverse speed.
I don't want to.
Yes, you do.
Well, you can open this little hatch in the garage.
Yeah, it's been like that for like 2 years.
I never noticed.
It's one of those things that I just like accidentally saw one day.
Anything else interactable?
Whew.
Got everything.
Well, it was a pretty easy game. I didn't do anything crazy, but 2800's not bad. I don't understand how this player's name hasn't been. Like, there's so many people that have their names changed, and then you just have Golden Sperm. I mean, I guess nobody's reported him, but like...
He's golden sperm. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, technically sperm's not even really like a bad word. It's just sperm. I don't... Thank you for the tunes, Lazane. Let me get Admiral Goon.
Whoa there, buddy.
Honestly, that's the first time I've thought of that, but that's gonna stick. Can't believe that. Manhattan, you should donate for a tier 9 next, so that Rune... Actually, you know what, guys, just suggest tier 9, so that,
No.
So
I won't play it.
Admiral Goon struggles in his TL7. Have a good one, Lazane.
I feel like playing the Schmixty TP.
The Schmixty TP. You said, gee, Droodles is in a really inaccurate 150 plus millimeter. You know what I should do? Also use a really inaccurate 150 millimeter that
No,
also has APCR standard. Wow. Who's gonna have worse RNG this game?
It's probably gonna be me.
At least you have an additional 1,000 health to work with. Oh. Oh.
I mean,
well, you can work the hill
depends
fine.
on what spawn we get. It depends on if we get the.
It's not good. I'm gonna sit in the base.
Well, I'm not loaded in yet.
No, we got the base cap side. Is the E50M still good? I mean, I don't know what would have caused it to go bad. That's what I'll say. I don't think they're going to cross, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, they did cross. Never mind. Really didn't think that player would. Alright.
I wonder if I can get over here and get a sneaky shot in.
I see that, actually. Unfortunately, I have to turn. Oh, he sees us. Come on, cross it. Don't get hit. Never mind. Minus 1,000 of my health. Why we decided to drive the E3 over here, I don't know, but whatever, bro. Whatever.
He had the same thought as you.
Yeah, but he's in a hull-down tank. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you're on mines. Like, I guess you want to tunnel me, go ahead. There you go. That went great for you, bro. Wow.
Touched him back. Yeah, cross again. Go to the next building.
Oh my god. This gun is so freaking bad.
He is, actually.
Okay, and I'm already dead. How fun. Yeah, he's trying to tunnel me. With all of his might, he's trying to, like, tunnel Droodles. Wow. I'm so glad that the Type 71 can pen me everywhere without ever struggling. It really makes the V4 feel so good, you know? Wow. This tank is a pile
Our
of
team
trash.
lose mid, too? They did.
Even though their whole team's over here.
Can't quite get a shot into this guy.
Nice. I mean, somehow our team managed to lose everywhere. What a skilled team we had, Rune.
Oh, okay.
What's funny is I didn't even do awful.
Me neither. I've been
Oh
sure we're
my
gonna have the
God.
only damage on our team, though.
It just, my armor did not work at all this game. My gun did not work at all this game. Whatever.
Talk about the worst tanks you could go against the Type 71 and the E3 shooting at your armor.
Yeah. It's just, you can't do anything. My gun didn't work, though. Like, if my gun had hit its shots, it would have been okay. But every single shot I fired just decided to miss or dunk into the dirt because it's a 268 version 4.
4 people with 300 damage and below.
Well, you weren't wrong. You were going to give me bets. Don't worry, we got a double TL7 donation. Oh,
Dang, that's crazy. I'm up 5,000 gold and I don't have a TSL.
that's weird. What is this awful
Dang, it's just
camo?
not in my garage anymore. That's crazy.
I'm gonna run the goofy camo.
I don't even have equipment on it. I'll put the first 2 rows on. I'll have to do without. Okay, I don't know if I want to do without refined gun.
This tank is a bad heavy without the HP. I agree. The problem is Wargaming buffed Cali. I mean, I said it in the past. They buffed Cali, and the V4 lost armor, because not only did they buff Cali, but they nerfed enhanced armor. They really just, like... They screwed it. They screwed the V4. It can do okay still, but your armor is the most important part of that tank. And the fact that, like, they just buff tanks to a point where your armor's useless, like, what are you supposed to do against a Type 71 in your V4? You can't even pen it, let alone do anything else. a few hours ago, I tunneled the YouTuber Voltis Blitz. Yeah, bro's got like 2 subs. I actually don't know how many subs he has. All I know is that he cried about me and Reforged. Oh wait, no, that's every YouTuber. I'm just glad that when Reforged comes out, if the game doesn't change, the people who tried sucking up to Wargaming will have nobody to complain to but themselves. Let's see, did my Mario finish updating? Use without resetting. Boom. It did. Boom. You have a Switch, Rune?
I do.
Ah. Wait, does that mean we can play Switch games together?
Yeah, I'd have to have the games.
Oh, wait, no, but you have to...
Right now.
You have to
The
pay
only
for, don't you have to pay for
online.
the online?
Pretty sure you do.
I have a emulator where we can just do that.
I have Super Smash Bros. Though.
No, I have that one on my, I can't say it because Nintendo will probably, like, kill me. You know, I think FunDip should change their wording on the background. Or on the back of their product. It says...
Oh wait, it's taking this long to find a Tier 9 heavy tune.
The back of FunDip Rune, the red FunDip says... Cherry Yum Diddly Dip.
Huh?
Yep. Cherry Yum Diddly Dip. Yeah, bro. I want to be diddlied by FunDip.
Right. Maybe if we go up on the bridge, we have an okay time.
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty good match. Imagine not speed boobing.
I mean, I brought it. I didn't bring adrenaline, actually.
No, I got both.
Figured,
Because I'm living on the danger zone.
Hey, you watch it, little chode.
What was that?
The cat's crawling up on my desk.
You little chode. I thought you were talking about me because I was in front of you.
No.
This tank is kind of a little chode, though.
No, yes, that is an apt description for it.
What is this Skoda doing?
Okay.
Oh
That
my
shot
god,
just
this
went to
thing's
nowhere.
reverse speed.
It's okay, we reverse slow together. Equals
I mean,
more HP.
the good thing about the tank is it does have a good gun, at least. And its armor, like, isn't terrible. Oh, what the hell? Okay. I could have predicted that. He's not even running Spall.
I don't think your shot hit. I'm pretty sure mine hit and rolled really high.
Did it? Wait. No, mine, that one didn't hit, yeah. That was an awful HE. 440. I'd like to know how our team is struggling. Ow. And he tracks me. Bruh. I'll get the clear. Nice. By the way, this tank's upper plate is like entirely broken, so...
Yep.
Ow.
I figured bounced my upper plate at least twice.
Oh, don't worry, Rune. I have a damaged ammo rack and 70 seconds on my repair kit.
SMB's running the stock gun, bruh.
I see that.
Well, go ahead, shoot again. Go ahead, do it.
Well, I mean, I did 3,600. It's not a bad tank. If it just reversed at like 15, it would be really good. But for some reason, instead of just giving it better reverse, they gave it speed boost. Like, just,
Well, it's
but,
probably the time
like...
to play it since I have no battle.
Yeah, that's
Gonna give
true.
us that good matchmaking.
Do I have any more donations? Oh, yeah. I used to do a boss shots, a Sheridan, and a bat chat.
Both? Ew.
Alright, you get to
Why do
pick
you...
which one do you want to play? The bat chat or the Sheridan?
I haven't played the bat chat very much, so I feel like I'm better in the Sheridan.
Alright. Le Bolshotune. Last game on stream, ladies and gents. As always, if there's any donations, I'll keep going. But apart from that, I'm going to end it off after this. And then I'm going to go get out my portable hell bomb and cause some war crimes. What's y'all's opinions on the Destiny being insanely easy to get? Personally, I feel like Wargaming should just make it so that you can't play the tank until it's upgraded. That's how I feel. I feel like Wargaming should design the Destiny's modules in a way that, like, instead of unlocking the modules, you unlock the ability to, like, I don't know, play it or something. Like, it's just like there's so many stock Destiny players, bruh. It's so sad.
Cringe.
I don't like this map, and I really don't like this enemy lineup.
I'm not gonna go wide.
I'm gonna go wide.
Okay, on the 1-2-1s, but okay.
Every
time I go wide, though, it never works out for me.
Might try and go up the bridge. Okay. Okay, that should not have bounced. That's bull. That player should be dead right now, but whatever. I mean, we still won that trade big time, so at least there's that. Alright, now I leave. This is cooked. You're right. Well, actually, it wasn't even going here. It's just our team has given us 0 support on the bridge.
That's why I told you I hate going there.
Yeah.
Every time. It just never works out for me.
Keep going. Gotta end it on Rhino. Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna try and flank.
I will stay in the mid then. Maybe.
I mean, if I get behind this Rheinmetall, I can take him out.
I'm in danger of getting YOLO'd by the 752, so I'm gonna go to where you are.
Alright, the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen ran away, which makes sense. 752's right there. Was right there.
He was heading down to where I was.
How you doing, Hannah?
645 for my HE is a little not as high as I wanted it to be.
Really? 245 AP? I mean, he's still dead, but like 245, that's tragic. Why is there just a freaking Sheridan there? Yeah, be as annoying as possible. Bruh. Fucked. Why would you poke that, Rheinmetall? Like, why would you? I don't know.
Oh, I'm dead. Yep.
I see
I
that.
don't have any direction to run to.
I'm spotted for frickin' 20 seconds at a time. Gotta love that mechanic. Oh, great job, KPZ.
Like 90% sure this is a bot.
Wow.
And he still killed the Rhino somehow.
That WT is a big problem. I need to get this guy cleared somehow before that WT. There's one. 2, 3, 4. Don't kill me, 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 don't kill me. I like how this TVP's crying that he got, like, killed by me or something.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, just
salty.
don't be bad at the game, and then don't get shit on. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Ooh. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Oh, that was just a bad shot for me. Whatever, I'm going for it.
Holy salty bozos.
And then he's saying, there's nothing better. Even though I won that, there's nothing better feeling than having that TVP get mad. There's no better feeling in the world than pissing that TVP off. What emoji should I give him?
Turd.
I don't have the turd, unfortunately. Oh, it's a Kraken player, too. That's even better.
No way, it's a Kraken player.
It's always a Kraken player, I'm telling you. It's always a Kraken player. I call their clan bad, and then they do nothing but prove that. That guy should have been dead at the beginning, too, but he got really lucky, and one of my shells bounced off of his turret, which shouldn't have. And then the second shell I hit him with rolled like 240, so I got no words.
Oh, he could hold that L.
I'll just give these guys, like, honorable effort. Honestly, if that Rheinmetall Panzerwagen didn't poke me, they probably could have won. He should have just stayed in cover, but for some reason... Maybe the Rheinmetall didn't realize my clip reload was that fast?
I mean, the Rhino also threw that. He died to a compounder that was just sitting in our spawn.
Yeah.
And he could have waited on his teammate to come over.
I missed a Conqueror donation? Oh, yeah, you're right, I did. Alright, Rune, go get it back out.
As long as it keeps giving us the top tier games. Okay with it.
How much health does my Conk have? 2,300. That's a decent amount. How many games do I have in my Conqueror? Yeah, you'll get new mem in this game. Because I only have 6 games in this tank.
I wonder if that's why our matchmaking took so long.
Yeah, it is. Anytime you're in like Noob MM, it'll take a lot longer because it's guaranteeing us that we get top tier. So it has to get us in a tier. It has to get a platoon battle, and it has to put us top tier. If we were not in platoon, guaranteed we would be against each other. What time is it? It's not too late for Rune. I think it's what, 11 for you?
It's 12.
Oh, that's right. You're only 1 hour time difference. And then it's 1 for me. That 752 is a big noob. Oh yeah, 100%. If you had just waited, as I always say, if you just wait for your teammates, you'll win. But these players don't play team-wise. Also, we did not get a...
I see that. Not okay. It was until I saw...
Bro, what is that matchup? Oh, my cancer.
Oh, I'm gonna still do it. I'm gonna go to the rock. Wait, and it got... the poor SP2.
Last night I dreamed Droodles. Of course you did, Hannah. I can't wait for you to get, like, hatched by that 183. Oh, it's Golden Sperm.
I don't even have enough gun. I was really hoping to work this spot better. Yeah, that was never gonna happen.
I like how the KPZ's camping. That's always fun.
Yeah, this thing with reverse speed is painful.
I told you, it's pretty bad. It's the one thing that makes you hate the tank. Like, it's not even the hatch. It is the hatch, but it's the fact that the hatch is bad paired with the reverse speed being bad. It's a combination of the two.
This gun does feel very nice, though.
I wish this ridgeline was a little bit flatter.
This 183 is up on this corner for some reason, by the way.
Yeah, I
You
saw.
didn't
He's
notice him
not
earlier.
very good. And by the way, we've already won medium flank, so like they already lost the game. That's gotta hurt you. Oh, and you shot your second shell, which means I can just.
Oh, Panzer on your left.
Yep. Honestly, oh, you tried HEing. Oh, darn. Bye. Anybody else?
Root spawn.
I mean, I will gladly trade my HP for a win.
This thing has to be terrible at ramming.
Right. What's your reload?
10 seconds.
Mine's 8.
No, yours used to be 10.
Look at how hard he wants to tunnel me. Haha, he max rolled HE'd him. That's a 644 into his lower plate. That's great. That's actually great. Conqueror is just... I honestly almost consider it overpowered. I mean, you have 3k DPM, and you have Hesh with 184 mils a pen. Alright, last game in the Rinocerante. See if it goes a little better than my other Rhino game. To be fair, the Rhino game I played was like 2800, but gun did not do everything I wanted it to. The Rhino gun is kind of derpy. Okay. That Conf Panzer got obliterated? Yeah, because bro tried poking Dead Rail Hill. When you poke Dead Rail Hill, you die. But because Rune and I saw the 183, like, doing whatever the hell he was doing, we could just do whatever we wanted and didn't have to worry about being bled. Like, when you don't have to worry about tank destroyers ruining your life or mediums touching you up the butt on Dead Rail, it's the best experience ever. But the problem is half the game you're playing, you're on the enemy team, and what happened to the enemy team would be happening to Rune and I. Like, Rune and I had 0 impact in that game being a win. The medium flank, their tier 10 mediums were dead, like, literally a minute in. So, we would have, no matter what, been already flanked by the enemy mediums and just been farmed, and it would have been over. I woke up 10 minutes ago. Where do you live, Hannah? I thought you lived in America. Okay, I need to get rid of this song. Okay, there we go. Okay,
Stinky map.
last game in Dealer. The last game.
I wish the rolling turd would get out of my way.
It is such an ugly camo. I don't care. If that camo made your entire tank look red, I still wouldn't run it. It's that ugly. Like, the front of it's not awful. It's the back. It's just actually awful. When is a Mill 2 review coming? Bro, I have, like, multiple reviews on the Mill 2. Literally, just type in Droodles a Mill 2. The 5A is so fast.
I don't want to go for it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I swear every time we go for it, we just get, like, touched. Let's go here, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. Ruin this poor STV's life.
I'm not even spotted yet. Sheridan is not poking. I'm gonna keep the Sheridan off the hill.
Yeah. The other heavies came with us.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it to bleed health if I keep that Sheridan off the hill, so that's a dub.
Oop, he's gonna run. I try and catch him.
You're gonna catch him like a Pokemon?
Oh, yo.
I just realized they have no tank destroyers.
The Sheridan Anyo bounced me. Oh, that's very lucky. But they don't have any tank destroyers?
Nope,
okay.
They have no tank destroyers.
I'm just gonna push the Sheridan then. He doesn't have anybody shooting for him. What are you gonna do? Yep.
Last even after donos. Yeah, I'll probably end it off after this game. Just because I want to do some Helldivers. Helldivers. Oh, it's also pretty late, so I don't want to stream too late today. Teams have been pretty chill.
Worth.
I saw you died alert over there.
I wanted to ram the Sheridan, and I saw that you guys basically had these guys dead. So.
That yo is probably like, oh my god, I'm getting farm. Right, why is this thing's gun depression have to like never work when I need it to? Okay. Well. Nah, rip. I was hoping you'd show me his rear. Don't worry, in Reforged I'd climb up that at Mach 9. How you doing? I'm from Europe? Oh, I didn't even know that, Hannah. I thought you lived in America. America. That was a chill game to end on. Let me see what my win rate today was. I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 games, and I won, or I lost 1, 2, 3 games. So, let's see what that is. 83%. Sweet. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. Apparently, somebody's gonna be donating $500 for me to wear a maid outfit, so we'll see if that happens. Either way, hopefully enjoyed the stream. Bye-bye!